Hey guys, Nick here with my first video in a new Minecraft 1.74 Let's Play. I've done a couple of other videos, had some nice responses, some good feedback, and I told people maybe I'd try a Let's Play when 1.7 came out, and it's out. I've been playing a little bit over Christmas. It's been a couple of weeks since Christmas, and sadly I've gotten a little farther along in the world than I had hoped to. I wanted to show off more videos, kind of show some progress, but you know how things go at Christmas. It's busy, and I just didn't end up getting any videos done. So, you know, this is something new to me. I hope that you guys like it, but let's get started. This is my new 1.7 Let's Play. It's survival. There's no cheating going on. I do it real. And we're going to make sure we're in hard mode here, just because that's the way we want to roll. Okay, so I started off this new Let's Play 1.7. I landed in a jungle biome, and I ran around a little bit until I found myself a witch farm because I wanted to, or a witch hut, because I wanted to start off my game using a witch hut to sort of launch the game. You know, once you first get going in Minecraft, it's kind of hard. You know, you need food, you need resources, and getting a foothold to play can be difficult. Although, to be honest, this time it worked out really well. So the first thing I did is I found a witch hut, and I made a real quick temporary base nearby. It's surrounded by some fences. I've got vines up to stop the mobs from being able to see me. It lets me attack out and won't let them attack in. That's worked out pretty well. And what I did is I just tunneled down and started doing some mining. You know, just looking for some resources. You need those diamonds. You need obsidian. You can see on the side here, I like to grow mushrooms in my big mine staircases because it seems to work really well. I came down here, started digging, found a little sort of opening where there was a bit of a cave here, so I've dug that out a bit. Decided to use this as the start for my branch mining. You know, you just go in there, dig, find diamonds, find stuff, bring it out, and I stopped going down this way when I hit a lava pool. Decided that I wanted to get some obsidian because I need that. So dug around a bit up top. Was lucky to find a couple of diamonds in here. Found some more diamonds in my branch mine as I went. And that gave me really what I needed to get going. Once you have obsidian and you have diamonds, well then you can get yourself into the nether. And the nether, in this case, you know, normally when I play, when I go into the nether, I have to search around forever to find a fortress. It just never works out well for me. But in this particular world, it worked out great. And I'm happy as all get out. Now, just to explain what I did here, it's a quick, easy base. You know, I found some cows. I found some chickens. I've got the chickens up here. They're making me eggs. They're making me a lot of eggs. It's been a while. This was my very first, you know, kind of base, and found some grass for wheat. We've got some potatoes and carrots from the zombies that came by. What I do for attacking is I stand here with my sword. When the zombie comes up, I whack him a couple of times. Even if they're creepers here, you can whack them, you can jump back behind the vines and the creepers won't blow, and then you can smack them again. And you can get out through a little fence that I got here. The idea behind this was I was going to find some villagers that were, or some zombies that were zombie villagers, and I was going to trap them in this little cage here when I was done, and then I would cure them. So it took a little while for that to happen, but eventually I got what I needed to cure them by going to the nether. And then I got my first couple of villagers, made a little breeding chamber in 1.7 that was pretty easy to do. This was the breeding chamber here. You can see, don't fall in there again. There's a little villager there on top. There's a couple more down below. And that's what I did to breed villagers. I got them way up high and put them into an iron golem cell that I've made. Now this is the witch hut that I found. And because it's kind of landlocked, there was a little bit of a pool around its base, but not much. You know, it's all up here. So what I had to do just to get started was, you know, put half slabs all the way around it. That way, you know, I didn't have to build a big kind of canopy to keep it dark. And I know that that's not the optimal way to build a witch hut, witch farm, but I just did it anyway to get started. Once I had that done and I had a couple of villagers there, I made an iron golem cell on top. The idea behind this whole kind of get-up is it's the result of things I've done before in Minecraft. And in the very first world that I played through and actually got some traction and played all the way through to, you know, killing the Ender Dragon, I came across this idea of kind of a multi-farm where you combine a witch hut with an iron golem cell. If you oversize the witch hut, then you get all kinds of things spawning. You get slime, you get endermen, you get zombies, you get skeletons, and they all provide things that you need, especially early in the game when it's hard to get going. Now, another thing I did is I built a couple of channels down here so that any squid, you know, it's more than 4 deep, so squid can form in there. These kind of pillars help to bring the downdraft. The squid just fall into the 2 channels that you can kind of see there, and they fall into the big killing chamber that's at the bottom of the witch hut. There's also a little cell that I've got that's producing some sugarcane. Now, I've got that over here. It's an interesting setup. I'm not sure if it's worth digging out, but I may as well. Now, in here, this is where I grow my sugarcane. You can see it's growing. I've got some sticky pistons with blocks in front because I find that helps to get maximum yield on those sugarcane. Now, the way that I have that firing is I've got a simple, you know, hopper piston design here for a timer that sends out a signal. These 2 comparators or comparators, they act as a signal extender, which will lengthen this pulse for, you know, a couple of seconds, and then right there you can hear it. Oh no, that's not them going. That's this guy going. But anyway, it makes the pistons push out for a couple of seconds rather than just pushing and quickly retracting, and that also helps to get more of the sugarcane harvested. Now here, I've got some chickens. They're on top of hoppers. They lay eggs. The eggs go into a dispenser here. They fire out. You can see there's some lava. That just cooks chickens. And they drop into another dispenser, which fires again into the big killing chamber underneath the witch hut. The idea behind the witch hut is that you dig a deep hole, sort of 45 blocks at least, and that way if an enderman does appear inside your witch hut, then he's going to fall to his death. Now, I may as well show what that all looks like down below, because this is the very first thing I did. Very first thing I did when I built the temporary base with the fence posts, and then I got working straight away on the witch's hut. It's made from a lot of the rock that I got from the mine, and this just takes such a long time to get down here. Sorry if I sound stilted or I sound kind of crazy here. It's I'm still getting used to the idea of doing Minecraft videos. It's not something that I'm terribly good at, but I'll try to improve over time. Down here, this is the killing chamber. You can see there's something that spawned up there. It's going to fall on my head soon. Just one poor lonely skeleton. And his stuff right there, you heard the click, that's it getting delivered. Down here, just in case anything survives the fall, I have my buddy here. I've nicknamed him the Cleaner. And he just kind of sits around. Anything that comes down, like a slime that breaks into 4, he'll mop up. He gets rid of all of the sort of bad guys that make it. Ooh, something just fell. I don't know what that was, but I missed it. Anyway, when things fall on the half slabs there, after I got the iron golem cell up, I made a lot of these hoppers. They all direct everything towards this little dropper here, and anything that goes in this dropper is going to get back upstairs to the base, because it goes into a little item aligner here and a water stream. If you've watched my other videos, you've seen me do this before, but this is just an item elevator, glass item elevator. And here you go. You can see all those items I just dropped in there getting fired up, and some other items that are coming from witches and things dying. Here you can see that the spawn rates are actually pretty good for this kind of crazy witches hut design. And if you look carefully here, you can see exactly how you should build a glass item elevator. You have solid stone underneath the back fence post with 3 solid stone around it. In front of it there's a single fence post. There's glass on either side of that so that it leaves open channels. And you have your ice and water streams just delivering items. Now, if they come in on either side, they will get fired into this kind of fence post back here by sliding past the front one. And once they're there, you know, they're somewhere they're not supposed to be. So Minecraft just tries to pop the item out the closest exit, but there is no close exit around. So it sort of moves up and tries again, and then moves up and tries again. And that elevates all your items right to the very top. Now we're going to go back to the big temporary base that I've built, which is kind of what I hope to build on in future episodes. It might not be my biggest permanent base, but it's certainly going to be something I'm going to work on for a while. Now, I can tell it's nighttime, so I'm just going to sleep here. One of the things about nighttime in my world is that it really slows down the witch's hut, because I don't have much in the way of the outside ground lit up. So during the daytime, you get a lot more yield from, you get more witches in this multi-farm, I guess I'll call it. I keep on calling it a witch's farm, but it's really more than that. It's there's a lot more things than just witches that come from there. I've got chicken, you know, I've got the sugar cane, which I hope to use for a villager trading system later on, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. I understand that 1.8 is going to make some changes to the way that villagers breed, and that will most likely muck up or completely bork all of the infinite villager breeding systems that are out there. So that'll be interesting. But anyway, again, I kind of got my start here. Initially, it was just, you know, wall off the witch's hut and see what happened. I didn't have tremendous yields to begin with until I did some caving. And I've done a lot of caving, trying to make that witch's hut actually produce a decent amount of items. Now, here you can see why having those vines is a good idea. Bad guys, mobs can't see you through vines. So I can stand here, and he sort of knows I'm here, but he can't get me. Now he's going to be after me. See, he's taking pot shots at me, but if I stand here, he won't shoot. And that's the reason why I built this initial temporary base like that, because it keeps you safe. You can jump out here, whack people over the fence. They can't come in. Ooh, now here's a good example. Why do we have this little hut here? Ooh. That can save you a lot of grief. So that's why it's a good idea to put vines hanging above a fence post. Anyway, that's what got me started. That's what's got me enough items to have made a good start in the world. Now, I'm gonna have to go down here and kill some random zombies, I'm sure. At nighttime, I can use this as a way to get some experience, because I don't have any kind of experience farm yet. Although I don't really need it, because I've got a fishing hut, and I've got that little sort of makeshift zombie XP farm, if you want to think of it that way. It's really just the villagers being left over from my villager spawner that I used to fill up the iron golem farm, and I just put some water channels around it. At nighttime, zombies stream in from everywhere. They fall in the water channels, and then I can just kind of kill them and get some experience. Now here we go. I've made this little wall that goes around a nice little circle. It's about 50 across. I'm gonna do something here. I'm not sure what exactly. I want to have a courtyard. I want to have some buildings. I want to extend this item elevator to go up a lot higher, just so it looks interesting. But you can see it's been working pretty well. I've gotten, well, all of this. Everything you see in here is items that have come from the multi-farm. You know, it really does produce quite a bit. And everything I've heard of, you know, says don't put half slabs all the way around your witch's farm. You're going to nerf the pack spawning. But even with the pack spawning nerfed, as it were, it still works well enough. You know, I can kind of run back and forth here and usually see what's on the inside, because light passes through but doesn't enter. There you go. There's a bunch of witches just showed up. Let's see if we can get over there before they fall. So there you go. You see, that's a pack of witches. That was a pack spawn. It worked pretty well. They can't see me now because I'm behind a screen again, but here they go. Bye-bye witches. And that's going to mean, of course, that they're going to show up, or at least everything they were carrying is going to show up over here. Did they get me with a slow? They got me with a slow potion, didn't they? Oy. Where are we? Yeah, they got me with a slow potion. Darn witches! I hate them! But there we go. Here's all of the stuff that the witches were carrying. So, anyway, that's the start. That's the start I've gotten here. Now, one of the reasons why it was so easy for me, and let's hope we don't get completely obliterated here in the Nether. One of the reasons it was such a good easy start was because of the place I started in the Nether. I'm going to wait for a second because I know that it's going to take a second for the Nether to load properly. Now, initially my first portal was here, but I've moved it. It was behind sort of where the cows are in that temporary base, and I've moved it inside the courtyard of, you know, my new more permanent base. Anyway, out here, this is the Nether. I got really lucky because just a few steps down this way, you can start to see the beginning of a Nether Fortress. And that's what got me kind of the really good start that I have here. I'm hoping that maybe I can make a gold farm down there because there's a lot of lava, and maybe I can get a decent gold farm going. But that's the fortress right there. I managed to make a bridge over to it from this central landmass. It's a bit of a hike, and I don't want to get attacked by ghasts here. I'm gonna be so careful because I tried to get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, no, it's out there. Gotta be careful. Oh, look. Baby zombie pig man. How cute. But anyway, there's the Nether Fortress that I got my blaze rod from, which helped out quite a bit because that's what's let me get my potion making. And that let me cure my villagers. Or start my village, I guess, because I cured some zombies. Ooh, look at that. He's stuck up there. I don't think I have arrows today. Oh, no, I do. Oh, boink. Oh, look at me. I'm missing him. I'm not charging. He jumps it. Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft, you silly, silly Minecraft world. Oh, well. That's the end of him. And I'll have to do something to get a gold farm going here. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. But yeah, that's this is another one of the reasons why I got such a good start in Minecraft, or in the 1.7 Let's Play here. It's just I got lucky. I got really lucky with the... oh, I missed on the bugger. I just got lucky. Not sure how. It's never happened before. I've always been miles and miles away from any kind of another fortress. But this time, not the case. Okay, so we'll go back here to the little base. Again, you can see all the stuff I've collected. It really works well. That's a great way to get started because it's let me do all of this. You know, I've got everything I need for a decent start, and now I can explore, I can adventure. The next big thing will probably be going to the end and making an Enderman farm. Look at all those witches. Oh, did they just go? Yeah, they just went. But the next big thing will probably be going to the end, get an Enderman farm going, so I get a nice, easy way to get some experience and some more Ender pearls, because Ender pearls you need. But with this witch's farm, or this multi-farm design, I think you'll see you'll actually get quite a few Ender pearls. You know, I've got just 11 more from the past hour or so, maybe hour and a half of play. So I've got 4 stacks, pretty much 4 stacks of Ender pearls so far. So that'll make it easy to find the end. And maybe I can do that in the next episode. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do here to complete a temporary base or a more permanent base. This is where I grow my trees. I just grow trees, hack them up. I dump logs in here, and I'm not sure if I showed this. I've tried to do this video a couple of times, and it hasn't worked out well, so forgive me if I get lost here. But anyway, the trees go in there. This is a charcoal machine. This is where I have my furnaces. Just a quick furnace array, so I can cook things down a little quicker when I need to get some blocks going. And yeah, that's it. I just not sure what else to say here. This is the beginning of the 1.7 world. it's worked out pretty well. I'm happy with what I've gotten so far. And now, of course, I can start building some kind of a base. If anybody has any ideas as to, what would be a good thing to do, I do want to extend the glass atom elevator. I want to have a couple of floors, maybe an automatic sorting sort of level where a lot of these things coming from the witch's farm or the multi-farm sort out, and then maybe a bigger storage room downstairs for some of the things I need. That's what I want to do. I just want to keep on looking and seeing how many witches I get. Just three witches and, no, 4 witches and a zombie. Oh well. But again, that's working out well enough that I haven't really had to do a whole bunch of mining. I got charcoal going, I've got free iron going, I've got free food going, free sticks, free redstone, free glowstone, everything I need for doing potions. It's been a great start. So thanks for watching, guys. Next time maybe we'll have a little bit more done around here. I'll have a bit more of a base and something to show off. I'll see how far I can go, and maybe I'll do a bit more in the way of videos to sort of show off progress as I do it. It's over Christmas, like I say, I really just sort of built this temporary base, and before you know it, I had the witch hut and the iron golem cell running, and that was the key. Now it's no problem to sort of get anywhere, and I'm hoping I can have some fun. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon on the next episode of my Minecraft World Tour, or Minecraft Let's Play. Not sure what to call it. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.